Okay, so a guy's diagnosed with a medical condition that more or less tells him that he's going to be paralyzed from the neck down in the future. Everyone that's following him, otherwise known as Oliver on Sailing with Phoenix, he's all over social media. I think he's got over 3 million followers now in a matter of weeks. He's just reached Hawaii. He left from Portland, Oregon originally. What prompts someone like this to just pretty much change their life, going from working in a job, trying to build wealth, buy a home, have a family, to just saying fuck it, I'm selling everything and I'm going to sail the world for the rest of my life? Well, in Oliver's case, he was diagnosed with this medical condition that's going to leave him paralyzed in the future. And so he more or less he was on course, kind of, I guess you could say, like a lot of people in the world, coasting and hoping for a better future. But when all of a sudden the doctors told him the future will not be better for you, he said, fuck it, and I'm going to make it better now. And I think a lot of people can relate to this right now, especially with all the stressors in life, the chaos in the political world, the economic world, their personal finances. But Oliver is a special case because he was, diagnosed with this condition, which was his trigger that triggered him to make this action. And so I think a lot of people, they're coasting through life, just hoping that the future is going to get better. And, I think Oliver is an example. I think you need to take action. I'm not saying everyone should just sell everything and buy a sailboat and sail the world for the rest of their life. But I think coasting, hoping for a better future, is a fool's game. I think you need to take action. I think you need to take your life within your own control, make some major decisions that will hopefully yield some positive results. Do something that you're going to love. We're only on this planet for a short period of time. So, follow your passions. Take risks. Don't be, obviously it has to be a calculated risk, but take risks, just like Oliver did. But, you got to live your life to the fullest. And I think the reason why Oliver has got over 3 million followers in a matter of weeks on social media is because I think a lot of people find what he's doing very inspiring. The fact that he said fuck it to life and just is now sailing the world. And he's a very humble, charismatic guy, easy to like. But anyways, if you don't know who I'm talking about, check him out. He's on Instagram, he's on TikTok. His name is Sailing with Phoenix. Phoenix is his cat. His name is Oliver. He's on the news as well. Anyways, that's my take on it. I find it is probably, a lot of people can relate to it right now, like I said. And I mean, I'm dealing with clients all the time in the mortgage world where, they're dealing with a lot of stresses right now. And they're trying to just figure out how to navigate this world with regards to job insecurity, finances, figuring out how they can get their finances in order because they've bitten off too much and things aren't going the way they'd like it to. Anyways, like Oliver, they could say fuck it and jump on a sailboat, or they could work with professionals and try and plot a course to a future that they are inspired for. But the key is you need to take action. Take care, everyone.